Conway from the Garganash Temple end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Square cut, finds point, no run.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Over the Royals, the 65 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field.
Samson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Patirana has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The Super Kings managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Patirana from the Van Vahar colony end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Van Vahar colony end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good shot, a beauty.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's the over. The Royals are 102 for 1. Going with spin now. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Straight to the fielder. pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot through the gap. The Super Kings needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Gets that away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Ashwin from the Van colony end. Ahmad coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
No point running for that one. That was four off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Smacks that away through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for four.
Cuts that off well in the infield. 11 runs added there. The Royals are 137 for one. Tripathi, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. No, terrible shot. Too far down leg, it helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, that was net. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. Two biggies in a row.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Finds the edge. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Royals are 163 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Three added in that over. The Royals, 166 for 1. Ahmad from the Van colony end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
8 runs added there. The Royals are 174 for 1.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Shankar with a huge appeal. The Super Kings having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Oh, great shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Timed that perfectly.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4 fantastic shots.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have set a target of 184 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Misses everything. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Might look to go big again here.
Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Conway, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. How will he reply?
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Archer from the Van colony end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Good catch in the crowd too.
Well now, that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Gaikwad has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
The timing on that was fantastic. Straight back at the bowler and raced away for 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Conway, don't worry about that one. It's gone high and long and a maximum. That's 3 in a row.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That is quite extraordinary. Conway, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Everyone's gone up. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power. Fabulous timing too.
Oh, the fielder can't catch that. It's way, way, way into the stands, and that's 4 maximums in a row.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
And another one. It's raining 6s now. How will the bowler respond?
Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
How about half a dozen? They've hammered them to all parts of the ground. A perfect over for the batting side.
That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Just 2 to win.
Dug that out well. Ooh, awkward, but well played in the end. No, terrible shot. Nice, solid defensive shot. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 182 for none.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Oh, whack! Kick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
There was only one team really in it today, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the...